The distribution of property among legal heirs according to the Quran is outlined in Islamic inheritance laws, which are derived from various Quranic verses and hadiths, sayings and actions of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. These laws provide guidelines on how the assets of a deceased person are to be divided among their heirs. The main principles of Islamic inheritance laws are as follows. Reserved shares. Specific family members have predefined shares, and these shares are considered reserved. These heirs are referred to as primary heirs, and are entitled to a fixed portion of the estate. They include spouse, husband or wife, children, sons and daughters, parents, father and mother, residuary heirs. After the primary heirs have received their shares, any remaining portion of the estate is distributed among the residuary heirs. Residuary heirs can include siblings, grandchildren, and other close relatives, depending on the specific circumstances and the presence of primary heirs. Distribution ratios. The distribution ratios for primary heirs are as follows. Spouse, 1/4 if there are no children, 1/8 if there are children. Children. Sons generally receive double the share of daughters. Parents. If there are no children, parents may inherit equally. If there are children, parents receive a share as well. Calculation and division. The total estate is calculated, and the shares for each primary heir are determined as a fraction of the total assets. The residuary heirs receive the remainder of the estate after the primary heirs have taken their shares. It's important to note that the specific details of inheritance distribution can vary depending on the family's circumstances, local cultural practices, and legal interpretations. Muslims are encouraged to follow the guidance of Islamic scholars or legal authorities in their respective regions to ensure proper adherence to these laws. The Quranic basis for these inheritance laws can be found in several verses, including Surah An-Nisa, chapter 4, which provides guidance on the distribution of wealth among family members. Islamic jurisprudence, fiqh, elaborates on these principles and provides detailed rules for various inheritance scenarios. It's advisable to consult with a qualified Islamic scholar or legal expert to ensure the correct application of these laws in specific cases. Regenerate.